To write an exam without studying and to live a life without planning is your formula to failure. Today I'm going to tell you how planning can change your life. And wait till the end because this one is much more than what is already out there. So, why do we plan? As we progress more and more in life, life gets faster. And to maintain pace with it? Well, that's difficult. So how do we prioritize each and everything and leave out the procrastination and resistance part of work? Let's find out. So I plan 3 things in my life. That is the whole year, 1 week, and a day. Let's find out how I do it. We need to remember that it is not just enough to plan the day, but we need to execute it. And therefore, it is very important that we only write down the things that we can do and not the things that we desire to do. This is a trap that I often fall into. I end up overcomplicating my list and writing down so many things that it is impossible for me to complete in one day. Therefore, we need to be precise on what we want to do and only write down those things. It is okay that you make mistakes, but you need to keep altering your list according to what you can do. So now, let's begin on how to plan your life. Now, most people will start off with how to plan a day, but I like to think more holistically. Start off with a year because if we start small, it is very difficult for us to move back and look at the whole picture, the whole aim that we are heading towards. If you know that what is your end goal, then you can work towards achieving it better every day. 365 days in a year, and a good year in your life can make all the difference. We often hear people saying things like,
I feel so dull right now. It is this year actually so depressing. This year started and ended in a flash. What a waste. This year was just the worst.
They define the whole year based on what they are feeling. Is this how you want to remember your year? How I plan my year is simply by setting goals where I want to be by the beginning of the next year. But again, goals can be complex with several layers, and to reach there, we might need to learn a lot, which can take several years. Goals can be achieved only after we have acquired the right skills to do so. And that is why I set 2 to 3 skill sets that I need to acquire by the end of this year. For this year, I have given myself the task to learn illustration and animation, and even to learn the basics of playing an ukulele. It is not that I have to learn the whole thing, but just by starting the learning process, it makes me one step closer to achieving it. And do you know the fun part of this? That just by starting the process of learning, you launch yourself into this ripple effect. For example, I wanted to learn illustration, and I ventured even into graphic designing and video editing. And now I'm here making YouTube videos. So next time you evaluate your year, don't do it on the basis of how you feel, but do it on the basis of how much you have grown. While planning the week, I try to find work and life balance. Because often in being productive, we fall into a very busy schedule, which can lead to burnout, which then can lead to wasting weeks of your time. So when planning my week, I write down all the 7 days with 1 or 2 highlights of the day which I need to do. I plan my week in a way in which the work is distributed across the week and not on any particular day. The highlight of the day is most often the most important thing that I need to get done on that day. While planning the week, I also keep time blanks, which can be later filled in by recreational time or productive time depending on my mood. It is also important that you keep at least one day for you to go out and explore, because the more you experience, the more you have to express in life. So while planning a day, you can either write each and everything that you will do in a day, or you can just write the most important things that matter to you in that day. I kind of do both of them. So you have already written down all the highlights of the day, which are the most important things that you need to complete in that day. Now, if you are taking the approach of writing each and everything, then you need to do time blocking, which is writing down the time beside the event. This will help you stick to time and not waste it in procrastinating. So all this planning, I usually do it the night before, so that in the morning I have a clear sense of purpose and start heading towards it. I have also tried waking up in the morning and planning the whole day, but it just does not work for me, because to wake up and do the first task is the most difficult one and has the most resistance. And therefore, if you start planning your whole day in the morning, it will really become tiresome. Now, making a very detailed list can also have a negative impact, because we might not be able to finish it and then feel disappointed with ourselves. Or maybe we will be stuck at the small little things and miss the main task of the day. I also like to keep 1 hour in a day to do something new. You can get creative with that time and do what you have never done before. I also keep the nights undecided. If I have completed all my tasks, then I use it to play games or watch a new movie. But if I could not complete what I wanted to do, then those tasks get postponed into the night and I complete it. Every list is unique, because each and every one are unique. We have different preferences and different things to do. But this, in my regard, is the perfect way to plan your day and your life. How you do it is all up to you. It can be aesthetic and neat if that helps you. It can be rough as I do it. But do try to do it, because planning will literally change your life. So this is how you efficiently plan your day and become more productive. And for the people who are still watching, I have a bonus tip for you. Find an accountability partner who will help you to stick to your schedule and see that you follow it. This will really help you, because if you don't stick to your schedule, you will be answerable to that person. Because in doing it all by ourselves, we try to find ways to cheat out of it. Therefore, an accountability partner can really be a great help. What are the different optimal methods for planning, and how I plan my day with the help of different great apps? To find out about all this, do consider subscribing, and I would like to end with a quote. Our minds are made to generate ideas and not to hold them. Do like, comment and subscribe for more videos to come next week.